Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, students. How are you all? Hope that you all are staying safe at home. Yes, today we are still going through another subtopic. Are they solids, liquids, or gases? And in our today's topic, in particularly, we are concerned that all the matter is made up of the tiny particles. Means we will today concern about the particle an arrangement of particle and then how these particles give a unique shape to the solid, liquid and gases. This is called the particle theory. So what is a particle theory? All matter is made up of tiny particles that have empty spaces between them. So it's all depend upon the arrangement of these particles, that how these particles are arranged and how they you can say what are the basic characteristics of these particles above which we can you can say decide about either the particular substance due to the arrangement of the particle is a solid, either it's a liquid and either it's a gas. So today's our big idea of our topic is all matter is made up of tiny particle is a you can say a small fraction of a full stop. Even we a small fraction of the full stop, we can say that this is a particle. And if we put a single you can say dot on a white piece of paper, that dot is made up of maybe by joining million of the particles together. So today in detail we will talk about the arrangement of the particles. So for this purpose, yes, we can have a look of the matter. All matter is made up of tiny particles, what we call them atoms, which cannot be seen even using a normal microscope. Means they are very small. We can't see them with our naked eye. We can't see them with the ordinary microscope. It can be only visible under the electron microscope, that is of the having the high capacity. So, what are the three states of the matter? These tiny particles of the matter are in constant motion and can interact with one another, which affect their states of matter. There are three basic states of matter on the basis of the arrangement of the particles. These three states of matter are called solid, liquid, and gas. Have a look of the arrangement of the particles. This picture is showing us the arrangement of the particles on the basis of their microscopic view. Now we will discuss about the characteristics of the particles, specifically solid. In solid, the particles are closely packed together. They do not move you can say very much. They can only few kind of the solids like the metals, they can vibrate at their place but they can't move. Whenever we talk about the liquids, the particles in the liquids are slightly less closely packed, having the smaller spaces in between them, and then they are not sharing the they are still sharing the strong you can say attractive forces among them. And if we talk about the gas particles are easily spread out and their bonding is weak. Have a look of the arrangement of the particles in the solid. So once again, solids are closely packed together, they can't move, they can only vibrate at their place, and only the few kind of the solids are showing the capacity to vibrate, that is the metal. Whenever we will heat the metal, only those molecules can vibrate at their place. So according to the arrangement of the particles, all the things, all the materials having a definite shape and volume, we call them solids, like a chair, like pencil, book, ball, any kind of the solid and hard material around us, we can call them solids. Now have a look of the particles of the liquid. They are having the little spaces among them. Still they are sharing the bonding and the force of attraction, but what is their good capacity? They can easily pour from the one container to an other container. A liquid takes the shape of its container, it has a definite volume but no definite shape. Why it has no definite shape? Because we can easily pour mean we can easily put the liquid from the one container to an other container. That's why we can say that the liquid is showing the capacity to move. They are having the small you can say spaces between them. That's why they can easily move from the one container to an other container. Particles are more spread apart but still have attraction between themselves. The more the particles are attracted, the more slowly that a liquid will pour or move. In my last video, if you people remember, I told you that few liquids are easy to pour from the one container to another container. They are still sharing the attractive forces, but the bonding is less, so that they can easily pour from the one container to an other container. But there are few liquids, for example honey is little thick or viscous, because the honey is sharing the more attractive forces, and this you can say motion of the honey from the one container to another container is a bit slow in this case. So but even then the liquids are able to move from the one container to an other container. Have a look of the gas particles. Yes, gas particles are free to move in any direction. They are sharing less attractive forces, because they are at a far off distance from each other. They are spreading easily around us. They are at a far off distance each other, and they can move in any direction. So this picture is showing the gas particles. And what are the other characteristics of the gas particle? That they are far apart from each other, so that's why they can move in any direction easily. So basically, on the basis of the characteristics of the solid, liquid, and gas, we can say that they all are made up of the tiny particles, and their tiny particles give them a unique shape. Now open your book and we can go through the reading of the page number 30 and 31 of your book. Okay, students. Okay, open page number 30 of your book. Our second subtopic is still the same. Are they solids, liquid, or gases? Find out that matter can be solid, liquid, or gas. The big idea: all matter is made up of tiny particles. Our today's concept, our today's main, you can say, emphasizes on the concept particle that we cannot see. Yes, every single thing is made up of the million and thousand of the particles, even trillion of the particles, and then we are able to see a solid, liquid, or a gas. Look at the photograph. Which container is full of gases? How do you know? We are having the three containers here. One container, the first one is showing a gaseous appearance. The second one is a water. The third one is even a water, or ice is there. So we can say that the first one is having the gases particle. If there was a microscope powerful enough, we could look at the solids, liquid, and gases in more detail. We would see the tiny particles and how they are arranged. Have a look of this picture here now. First, it's showing us the picture of the solids. What are the you can say arrangement of the particles in the solid? In the solid, the particles are packed closely together. They do not move very much because they are closely packed together. They are showing the strong friendship with each other, and that's why they are holding each other with a strong force, and they are fixed at one place. They are not able to move. That's why they are making a definite shape and volume of the certain materials, and that's why the solids are having a definite shape and the volume. Now have a look of these particles. These are the liquid particles. In the liquid, the particles are not packed as closely together. Still they are near to each other. Still they are sharing the attractive forces, but they are not that much tightly packed like that in the solids. So they can move a small amount. That's why we are able to pour the liquid from the one container to the other container. Now Have a look of these particles. These are the gas particles. In the gas, the particles are far apart. You can even see here there is a you can say distance among the particles. They are far apart. They are not showing the strong bonding and the strong friendship with each other, and that's why the single one particle can move in any direction freely, in any direction easily. They can move quickly in every direction. So I guess it's clear to all of you. Come to the other side of the you can say your book. It's a page number 31. They have asked us few questions. Look at the diagrams of the particles in a solid, liquid, and a gas. Discuss these questions with your partner. I guess you can discuss these questions with your mama or baba or someone who is helping you in the reading of this. You both can discuss these questions with each other. So first question is that why do you think solids are hard and have a fixed shape? Why you're thinking this? You can say that on the basis of the arrangement of the particles, the solids are closely packed to each other. The solids are sharing the strong bonding between each other, among each other, and that's why they are making a definite shape and volume of the material, and they are hard and even visible to see. Why do you think liquids have the same shape as a container and can be poured off? Yes, we know that liquids are a bit you can say having a bit distance between each other, but still they are sharing the attractive forces. So that's why when we can pour the liquid from the glass into a jug, the liquid will, you can say, take the shape of the jug. So it can be easily poured because it can move it. The particles are a bit at distance from each other. Why do you think gases have no fixed shape or volume? Why the gases are having no fixed shape and volume? Because the arrangement of the particles are at a far off distance from each other, and the single particle can move in any direction. So you can say that a single particle can't make any particular shape. Okay, now here they have given us the three examples. Here oil is the example of the liquid. So I guess you can make the liquid the you can make the particles of the liquid, and you can show that these are the liquid particles. Here it's a air is example of the gas. Here you can make the particles at a little distance from each other, and then it will show that these are the particles of the gas. And here this one is a having a proper shape and proper, you can say, it's having a volume. So here you can make the particles in a very fixed you can say arrangement. Come down now. Here it's a little activity. Can you answer these questions? What are the three states of matter? It's very clear now. The three states of the matter are solid, liquid, and gas. In which state are the particles closely packed together? In which state? In which state of the you can say matter? The first one. These are the solids. In the solids, the particles are easily packed together. And come on the third one. In which state the particles are free to move around in all direction? In which state? In gas. So here its answer is the gas. So in our today's topic, we are more concerned about the arrangement of the particles inside the different states of the matter, that are the solid, liquid, and gases. So I guess the idea become very clear to you people. Okay, students, stay safe and happy at home. Allah Hafiz. Okay, a quick assessment of you people. Minutely observe the arrangement of the particles here. The first one, it's the particles are closely packed to each other and they can move a little bit, only vibrate. In the second one, the particles are close and can move about, changing places. And the third, particles are far apart and free to move in all the directions. So if we do the you can say matching, the first one is the solid. So make a cross here with the solid. The second one is the liquid. The second one you can match it with the liquid. And third one is the gas. Here the third one you can match it with the second gas. So match up the arrangement of the particles like solid, where the particles are closely packed to each other, liquid, where there is a little space, and gas, where the particles are at a far off distance from each other. So I guess you people can identify me as a gas particles. liquid particles, and solid particles. If you people are able to identify me as a gas particle, liquid particle, or a solid particle, it means that the objective of my today's topic is fulfilled. Okay, students, stay safe and healthy. And I am a gas particle, liquid particle, and a solid particle.